It's interesting. All of Klal Yisrael is our minds are thinking about the people returning home. It doesn't mean we all have busy lives. Nobody's pretending that we're thinking 24/7 halavai. But definitely the attention of our people is on people returning home. One of the hostages that all of them, each one's important and precious, a yid, we have no extras, but this Agam Berger, this incredible woman, incredible person, it's Lo Yu'umin Ki Yisupar, she started observing Shabbos. A yid in Gaza started being a Shomer Shabbos. She came home, she Shomer Shabbos. It's amazing, she met her mother, Agam Berger, and Rebbitzin-Berger, the mama also, over the time her daughter was in prison, they met each other. They're two from Yidden today. Two Yidden are Shomer Shabbos. It's Nifla. They both, over this 481 days, keep Shabbos Kodesh. That alone is, Yidden, we're an incredible people, and a person under such conditions, she became Shomer Shabbos. She found the Siddur, the Nace, she found the Siddur. They think, I don't know if they discovered yet whose Siddur it is. I don't think you find too many Siddurim in Gaza. It's not a normal Zach. It seems a soldier misplaced the Siddur. And she, amongst somewhere on the floor, not clear, she found the Siddur and she had a Siddur. She learned Tehillim while she was there and said and davened. She came back with that pasuk in Kuf Yud Tes in Tehillim, Derech Emunah Bacharti, I've chosen a way of faith in Hashem. She wrote Derech Emunah Bacharti. There's much, it's nifla, and we all have our own thoughts. This yid this is mamish our people. Kasher Yanuai so ken yirbe. The more Goyim pain us, we're a loyal people to Hashem. The more they hurt, the more people do. The yidden become stronger, committed to Hashem. We're a remarkable people. But I was talking to a couple of friends tonight. I was talking to some friends that are here tonight, and I was expressing that sometimes if we're at our Shabbos table and one of our kids is like, being lebedik or tired or acting gishmak, or we're in a yeshiva and the guy is saying, you're ruining Shabbos. Shabbos is real. You don't have to force anything. The Yid's real and Shabbos is real. Nobody can ruin our Shabbos. I think about Agam. She didn't exactly have the right background music. Like, around her was Hamas Chevra with guns, and she's like keeping Shabbos Kodesh. The Yid is real and Shabbos is real, and we can plug into it. It's not, sometimes we feel like if one of the kids, my wife and I got married, it was very important to me, the Shabbos table, a certain thing. And it was important to me. We had a beautiful Shabbos table. Real, beautiful. Then all of a sudden the kids are getting older and they want to do this and that. Shabbos is real. Our kids could talk sports and geschmack and have big geschmack at the table, and we still can plug into Shabbos. Somebody, by the way, in shul, I'm not saying they should be talking in shul. They should be quiet in shul. I don't like talking in shul. I like quiet in shul. Hashem and us, and prayer is so real. Somebody's talking, they don't ruin our prayer to Hashem. That's how real it is. It's not like, comedians need a certain atmosphere. So like they need you to get you to, and somebody could like kill the whole chill. Us and Hashem is like authentic, and we're authentic, and like we really could talk to God. Real. So you're ruining the whole, it's not like a certain like atmosphere, if it's intense enough, then no. Calmly we could talk to Hashem, like real, geschmack. It doesn't, we could have Shabbos, we could have Zmiris, we could have, by me now, when somebody carries on, they save my whole Shabbos. I sat in front of 1,000 people and was supposed to have a Shal Shuddus, and it was packed. And if one person, in Eretz Yisrael, if one person, there was a person I saw, they saved the whole Zach. Because I wanted to make intense, okay, let's have a very stark, let's get no, you don't need that. You don't need that. Stop trying so hard. It's Shabbos, let's sing a Varma song, look, have a Shabbos. You don't have to try so hard. Learning Torah could be a real experience. Tefillah, you really could have. You don't have to. You don't have to create. It doesn't stop working so hard. You can mamish it. Just that. When a guy like says a line or acts a little lebedik, he saves the whole thing by me. Because I could remember, hey, it's Shabbos. I like Shabbos. Sing a nice song. Sing a song for Shabbos. Sing a song to Hashem. Celebrate Shabbos Kodesh, and you connect to it beautifully. So this Agam Berger, in the middle of, she didn't have any of the ambiance that we'd expect, any of the surroundings that Reb David just described to me a few minutes ago. Reb David Stein, a Yid, an emistic Yid, described Shabbos he had with his tata in the hospital, and 2 Yidden davened together. There were beeping of machines. He described Azad davening. Reb David davening for the Amud. Now your picture, it should be a certain Reb David's tefillas. So a kid, he ruined the whole thing. He was in a hospital room with the tata. He davened for the Amud, davening, nifla. You had to write the background thing, the nurses are coming in, to this, to that, the beeping of machines. A Yid and Tefillah, nothing stands in the way, nothing. Agam Berger was keeping Shabbos, just for us to keep in mind, if ever we feel one of the kids is ruining the Shabbos table, they're saving your Shabbos table. Because they're ruining a presentation of something, an intensity, a zach, they're mamish saving your meal. They're saving your Suda mamish. They saved your life. Because then you can actually give up on a presentation and actually do the real thing. When your kids lebedik at the Shabbos time, they're mamish in a tough mood, that's the best time. Relax. Shabbos. Okay, my kid's in a lebedik mood, gishmak. I now can plug into Shabbos much, much deeper. Much deeper. Because I can have that. I'm not a presentation of the thing, the zach itself. Reb David was davening for the Amud. I picture that tefillah, Reb David. The rest of your life, you have an example of a prayer, to father and son. Because there was only the real zach. They were davening to Hashem, only. There wasn't a presentation of something. When I think of Agam Berger's Shabbos, her guest tables, her chevra at the table were behaving a lot worse than anybody we've ever seen behave at a table, I promise. She was keeping Shabbos. She was having Shabbos sudas. She had no food, she was having Shabbos sudas, Her and Hashem. That's how real a Yid's Shabbos is, a Yid's relationship to Hashem. Nothing gets in the way. Nothing. I have seen parents with their children, if people are insecure about something, they blame a lot of people. You're getting in the way of my relationship. Is there such a zach? It's my son. That's my daughter. I don't know how much gets in the way of that. Again, I'm not saying impossible, and I'm not, but I've seen it sometimes. I'm not saying always. Maybe there's some, but I've seen it used I've seen it used as an excuse. Not to have is to blame. They're getting in the way. This one, that one, the next. I've seen it used as an excuse. By us and Hashem, and they shouldn't be talking in shul. I've thought about this. I get nervous. Somebody's talking in shul. I'm supposed to be running it. It's shows you're doing a terrible job. So I have a lot of insecurities come in. Then I say to myself, Daniel, it's you and Hashem. He's stopping me from that. Really? Stop. Then you talk to Hashem. I go out, but you go out to eat with a friend. The other people talking, I still talk to my friend just fine. Nothing stops me. That's your insecurity. I want to talk to Hashem. He wants to hear me. I want to talk to him. So talk. Now I'm not saying they should be talking in shul. The shah is not you're killing my relationship to God. No shaykhs. The shah is that I love you, and the same I'm enjoying talking to Hashem. You should talk to Hashem also. It's murder. But we're capable of real zachen. Agam Berger was davening there. They were talking the chaver. They were holding guns. I don't know how much they were respectful of her prayers. She was derech emunah b'charti. I chose a way of faith. Me and Hashem. I wanted to say on this topic. I wanted to speak about Zmiris at our Sudas. I'm a big fan of Zmiris. I want this, we're going to sing soon. I have the retire I want to share about Shabbos Kodesh this week, but I want to share Zmiris. I want Zmiris at all our tables, but I want to talk what Zmiris looks like. Because I have seen Zmiris that aren't Zmiris. If the Zmiris are, okay, Mishmar, we're going to sing now. We're going to sing now. I'm not sure that's Zmiris. I want to talk about a matziv that allows for Zmiris. I've heard it's important to have Zmiris. Yidden should be singing. We should have Zmiris. My father attributed that he became who he became. My father felt that he became, I heard him say this, that he became who he became because his father in the car on trips, his mother went to public school, wonderful person. His father left yeshiva at 13. But they did a lot of family trips and his father sang beautiful songs in the car. And they sang zusammen. That was a mishpacha. He attributed things he became. Talmud Chacham Muflag, Yerush a Malach. He attributed his father singing in the car when they were little. They sang songs in the car. Zusammen, they were singing together. Beautiful and family singing. So I want to talk about Zmiris for a few minutes. The pasuk says, "Az Yashir Moshe," Heintige Parsha. Then Yashir Moshe b'nei Yisrael, Moshe and Klal Yisrael started singing. Now the word Yashir is Allah b'libam to shir. They decided to sing. The Mitzrayim had died. Hashem killed the Mitzrayim, Kriyas Yamsuf. It split for the Yidden, fell on the Goyim, fell on the enemy. And Az Yashir Moshe. Then Moshe and Yisrael decided to sing. Allah b'libam. Yashir means they will sing in the future. The question is, why does it say they will sing? They sang. Az Shar, Yedaina learns the parsha, and Rashi is bothered by the kasha. Should say Az, then Shar Moshe. Moshe sang. Yashir means he will sing. So Rashi's mitaretz the kasha, bomb kasha. Az Yashir, then they will sing, then they sang. So Rashi's mitaretz, they thought to sing. The kasha's appella, many asked, the Maral and Gur Arya asked, say they sang, why say they decided to sing? Why does it speak about the decision to sing? And the answer is, please listen, I think there's pshat. I think there's what the Maral says, Rav Avi. I like this pshat a lot. Singing can't be a forced chill. Singing is yashir, is a decision to sing. Doesn't say then they sang. Hey, our boys say we really should sing now. That's not shira. We really should sing now? Fakir, it's discussed. The Malachim wanted to sing, and Hashem said, it's a shayla. How did Moshe sing? Malachim weren't allowed to sing. Moshe sang. So there's much written about this. But the pshat is they decided to sing. Maybe they weren't sure they push it. They just needed to sing. They push it, needed to sing. They were so happy that Hashem. It speaks about the decision to sing. Because shiras comes me'oimekalev. Shiras, you don't just, it's like you sing, you decide to sing. You mamish, you move to song. Song is like you move to it. It comes from the lave. It comes, if you sing without the move to, a family that sings is a matziv. It means that Yadain is included and feels part. If you say, okay, it's the singing portion of the meal, you didn't sing then Az Shar, not Yashir. It has to be Yashir, Moshe. Yashir means Allah b'libam to share. That their whole life they decided to sing. The entire Am Yisrael was moved to a place of song, believe. They were moved, song is a space. My father described that the family sang in the car. Imagine guys, okay kids, I learned that somebody said he became a Talmud Chacham and sang, we're going to sing kids. You don't have singing in your car. If they all sing, you don't have singing. You're less singing than if it all be like playing a game. You're much more singing if you all play a game. Zmiris at the Shabbos table, Amol you don't sing. It was mamish a song. The whole Shabbos was together. It was setting up the next to the song because you didn't sing. It's not like shir is a place of a person deciding to sing. There's a matzah. Yadain is so warm, so welcome. Zusammen, like song comes out, like the Olam sings, like it's a chiyus as a. It's people feel a certain ava for Shabbos, for each other, for the matzah, and it's all of machshavdim. That's the dream of the singing. Again, we could sing. I'm not chas v'shem. Sometimes we say we have to sing. We don't feel it. B'seder gomer. But the Yesod of Zmiris, we're trying to build a matzav of Zmiris. The matzav of Zmiris is everybody's like so part and so comfortable and so nice. I've observed, and I'm not making out sometimes with a couple of chaverim are sitting together. There's nothing wrong with this. A little people are insecure. So you sing, it's like easier to sing zusammen. If the people are sitting at a kiddush, That's kosher. I love this song though that we're mamish comfortable, but like we're so comfortable then like I don't like singing zusammen. It's not the cover up that it's hard to sit together. We're actually enjoying sitting together. Oz Yashir Moshe, the song wasn't the shira to cover for anything. It was all of them achshavtam, to be sure. They're such a comfortable. They're so enjoying each other. Let's take a sing zusammen. That's the shira. That's the song. It's funny. I spoke to my son Manny, who came to the shir till he got married like this Thursday night chabura a lot, and we sing more together. And I told him I like it more, that we should sing zusammen. It's a leil shishi. I have divrei Torah on Shabbos, like beautiful divrei Torah. I want to share with the chevra, but I want to sing something with the chevra. But I hope it's not begeder like. Now by me, it's all over my. It's like I'm sitting with Reb David. I'll be honest. If you need, like, Mechatesa, I'm telling the Chaver to sing, picture Reb David with his tata, with his holy tata. His tata brought him to this earth, and Reb David singing with his father. Do you want to sing now? I want to sing now. I want to sing a shtickle Shabbos. Picture the song in that room. Reb David said that the nurse, the help came in, was like, she didn't want to talk, like, she was right. She was the Kodesh Kadashim, a tata and a son are singing Shabbos together. Lo human. That moves me, the song. And that we Zikr could sing. Let's sing Vani B'chastach. We should see Yeshuas. There should be refuahs by David's tata. We should see Vaita. We should see Yeshuas in Am Yisrael. Vani B'chastach Batachti. Let's sing together. And then I want to share something about Shabbos Kodesh. Reb David Vani B'chastach. I'm singing the wrong tune, Reb Ezi. And I start. Perfect. B'chastecha, hoy b'chastecha, v'tavachti, v'avani, b'chastecha, v'tavachti nachamoy, Felt like Zmiris. It could be the picture of Reb David and his, that felt like Zmiris to me. Shkayach. I want to share something about Shabbos Kodesh. I was looking at my packets. I wrote it down and put it in my packet at some point. I don't know when I took it out, but I don't have the lashon. If I get upset about this, I'd be contradicting everything I'm about to speak about. The Chida writes, and I copied the lashon. He says that Erev Shabbos Kodesh, the Chida writes, the Sitra Acher, the Yetzer Hara is given a koyach, and works his hardest to bring a Yid into Kas, Erev Shabbos. He writes that the Sitracha works hard. People think like Erev Shabbos, it's the stress, the winter weeks, we have to be ready. It's a Sitra, the Yetzer Hara as a Kayach. He's given extra strength to bring a Yid B'kas on Erev Shabbos Kodesh. He has much more Hatzlach on Erev Shabbos. It's the biggest Yetzer Hara of Erev Shabbos. The Chida writes, and that's a special Yetzer Hara of Erev Shabbos Kodesh that Hashem put in the Bria on Erev Shabbos Kodesh. I want to bring 3 Chazal that Kas and Erev Shabbos have a relationship. There's mamish, it's 3 times I found it in Chazal. I like to bring the 3 times as a support to the Chidah, and I want to talk about Rechitza and the Mikveh Erev Shabbos Kodesh, a Machshava, and talk a little bit about Erev Shabbos to Shabbos. This week's Parshas, the Man, the not collecting on Shabbos Kodesh. I want to talk about it. The 3 Chazal of anger on Erev Shabbos Kodesh, it says Reb Meir, the Gemara in Aleph in Gittin, that in Shvavus Seid Reb Meir, in the neighborhood of Reb Meir, a man and wife would fight Shrek every Erev Shabbos. And Reb Meir made peace, but they would get into big fights. Kas and Erev Shabbos, 1 Chazal. The Gemara says, the Gemara in Lamed Aleph in Shabbos, about the Yid who tried to get Hillel angry, and Erev Shabbos Haya. He was showering for Shabbos, and B'dafkut's associated with his shower. It says he was Ma'atef. He was showering with Kavod Shabbos, and the Yid tried to get Hillel angry, and Rashi says Erev Shabbos Haya. It was Erev Shabbos. The story, the Gemara, the story is Erev Shabbos, it's exact. Erev Shabbos, the Chidah, time of Kas. The Gemara Gittin Daf Tes. The Gemara Gittin Daf Tes that 3 dvarim a person should say in his house: Ishartim Ravtim Adlikwas Haner Tzarich L'Memrin B'Nichusa. Say it calmly. In order Kechid L'Sham and Milei, don't say it in anger. Say it calm. Erev Shabbos again. The instructions. Say it calmly. 3 Mekayros of Kas on Erev Shabbos, which the Chidah said is the main sign of Kas. I saw in Sfarim when a person's Reichitz, why is Erev Shabbos Kas? So I want to say a chiddush about Erev Shabbos. We're learning Tfilas HaShachar, and we're learning about this new sugya about being Mekabel Shabbos early. Anything which says to do something early gets me very insecure, and very all different feelings come up. So there's a Gemara that very much you come out of your comfort zone. Rav Ezi sees this Gemara, he's laughing. I see the Gemara, I'm all uncomfortable. It's a very hard Gemara. And it says that Rav was mispalel be'erev Shabbos. I want to say like this, Chevra. The Rav's Mispal Shabbos Erev Shabbos. Erev Shabbos is the furthest point away from Shabbos Kodesh. And the Or Chaim HaKadosh famously says that every Shabbos gives Koyach for the 6 days, and then there's no more Koyach again of creation. Then we have Shabbos, and it gives Koyach for the next 6 days. And then there's Shabbos, and it's Mekara, Bracha, it gives Koyach for the next 6 days. Erev Shabbos is the furthest point away from Shabbos Kodesh. During the week, we're all Shakua and Koichi Vaitzim Yadi, my strength, my power. We're orangutan in our work, that's the work week. We're busy doing, Beruchni of Vigashmi, what we're doing. And it's Friday is the furthest, the deepest point into Koichi Vaitzim Yadi. And a person can get very inundated with their strength and their power. The side of Kas, we all have Kas, we all shaykh to Kas. It's not to shame anybody. We're human, we get upset, we get frustrated. Not to be shamed, and not to ignore, I'm not going to get angry, anger is bad. No, we get angry. But maybe we can bring parts of ourselves, the Rabbi Shalom runs the world, to accept, to mamish accept things and people and situations, mamish, to accept. Erev Shabbos is the most Kas because it's the deepest place at Koichi Vaitzim, especially when you get closer to Shabbos. You're at the furthest point away from a Shabbos. You're the deepest involved in 6 days of work. It's the 6th day of work. And what I saw Kavanas and Svarim of the Rechitz Erev, when you wash Erev Shabbos, you have in mind that you're washing off Koichi Vaitzim Yadi, Amen Hashem's Welt. You go to the mikveh Zicher. In an oifen shel pnimi, you're washing away Amen Hashem's will. Be more accepting. Go to the mikveh and visualize. I'm going to accept more situations in my life. I'm accepting more. I accept the Rabbi Shalom. I'm in the Rabbi Shalom's Welt, and I'm really going to try to not be so bekas. I'm going to try mamish. I'm washing away that place. We have Kas. We're shaykh to Kas. The Yetzer Hara is fighting the most Kas, and the the machshava of the mikveh, the heilige mikveh, is I'm washing away all that sweat of koichi v'aitzim yadi. I'm going to the mikveh. I'm washing it away. Hashem's Welt. Hashem's world. Mamish to come to that space, Hashem's Welt. To try very, very, no fire, and all of Shabbos Kodesh, no kas. Special warning against kas and Shabbos Kodesh. It's a place, it's a space, Hashem's Welt. Person makes Kiddush, Veichul Hashemayim V'aretz. The Rebbeinu Shalom, the Bashefri, created the world. I'm in his world. All the situations, all the different things I face, I'm in the Rebbeinu Shalom's Welt. This is like a whole place of song. When you get here, you're mamish meyoshim. All you want to do is sing. Vani b'chastecha. But that's all. That's where you are. You're mamish. The response is kulay. Is a whole 24 hours of zmirs. But the space of the nisayon of kas of Erev Shabbos, of 6 days of work, of sensing my power, my situation, it's all on me. And to really to leave that space, really to leave that space in a serious way, and to accept Shabbos, Bechina Shabbos. And the Shabbos be'erev Shabbos is to bring Shabbos to the furthest place. He was mispal Shabbos be'erev Shabbos means even Erev Shabbos, the place most shakua, that's most in the 6 days of work. You spitz, you have to 5, you mamish, be makabel Shabbos, be'erev Shabbos. Bring it there too. Bring it there too. The sense to Rebbeinu Shalom's Welt. It's Shabbos Kodesh. What do you mean? Hashem runs the world. To more accepting, and again, we all have space of this, and you have to. Don't shame it. It's very dangerous to shame it, to make fun of it, or to say it shouldn't be and yell at it. Then what do we have? We have kas. Bring it places. Take the kas, bring it to the mikveh. That's your mamish going to the mikveh. That's what you're going for. You speak to your kas, talk to that. That's a space in us that's so frustrated. We should just do this. If only we could do this, and accepting mamish to talk to that space. That I'm washing off. Mamish washing off, fighting. I'm pushing away from there. That space that doesn't accept, that's angry. It says about the Balkas. The oimek of kas is Russia kegoy va'apai ein elikim kol mazi meisav. The Gemara in Gittin Darshan explains the pasuk. Russia kegoy va'apai. The Russia, when his anger was off the charts, he's raging. Ein elikim, there is no God. Kol mazi meisav is all his thoughts. The oimek of kas, when it's complete rage, is there's no Hashem. That's what kas is saying. It's no Hashem, my power, my situation. Hashem, that's the oimek of kas, of raging is ein elikim. Kol mazi meisav, that's the thoughts. I've heard people rage on spiritual matters. A lot of the kas is on spiritual matters. That's the Gemara getting. You're talking about very spiritual zachen. It's a certain memina b'nechusa b'dafka there. The Yetzirah gets very much. The guy mamish is trying to yell at his kids, I'm from Mizach, and he's saying there's no Hashem. The pasuk says Russia kegoy v'apa is being because ein elikim kol mazi meisav, all his thoughts and what he's conveying to his children is there is no God. Can you imagine a guy? It's like so tragic. The guy's getting mad. He's screaming at his mishpacha. He's all angry. He's telling them there's no Hashem. Now we're all human. All of us are human beings, and we have human struggles. I'm not trying to shame us because we're human. I'm trying to say, let's be mechazik. Let's be mechazik those spaces and teach those spaces. There's Hashem, and maybe in those spaces we can say Hashem. Rav Ezi told me a mice. I'm going to ask Rav Ezi to say it over a mice. He told me a mice in Nifla. He told me there was a Rebbe. He's going to say who it is. Who his neiris for Shabbos. It was Shabbos Chanukah, and he was light the neiris like right before Chanukah, before Shabbos. And an Einikel knocked over all the neiros with all the oils, with all the ala kavanas. There was no, he couldn't light. It was the 6th night, the 5th day. There was no more lighting. There was no, okay, he's knocking with light neiros. Rav Ezi, who was the story with? The Birkus.
The Slonimer.
Really? It was the Slonimer?
And the one who knocked it over was the next Rebbe.
Really? And he couldn't light that.
He couldn't light.
And what he say?
I don't know what he did.
And what he say?
So, how does it go?
Forget the Yiddish, say it in our Lashon. Don't forget this.
Please don't get angry. The Zelba Shefer versus the Tzavah Lahadlik and the Tzavah Nikayas.
He said the same Hashem who commanded me to light in Ner Chanukah was mitzav me not to be bekas. It was friendly. The Neiris, the Rebbe's Neiris Chanukah with the Allah Kavanas, the way he did the wicks, the thing. The kid knocked over the whole Zach. It's everywhere. He said the same Hashem who said to light in our Chanukah said not to be bekas. It's a big madrega. Now we're human. We have a moment to cast, but maybe we could bring ourselves somewhere. Maybe we can work on ourselves. That's the rechitz of Erev Shabbos Kodesh. That's the bringing Shabbos to Erev Shabbos. That space has the most kas. People are wound tight, and the sug is in Shas about kas and Erev Shabbos. But if we can, in those spaces, say Hashem runs the world, accept my children, accept Pashat Kishmak. And then even the tzivuyim, even the chiyuv, we say tzarich l'memrina b'nechusa. We say it with a calmness. We say it with a calmness. Ki hechen the l'sham and mili, our words will be listened to. If you can imagine, you tell your kid to keep Shabbos while you're telling him there's no Hashem. The whole day of Shabbos is to be with Hashem, is to say Eidus of the Bayolim. You say it because you're saying there's no Hashem. Let's practice. Let's be shtag. Let's bring ourselves. There's a Rebbeinu Shalom. There's Hashem, and the calmness, the serenity, the nachas of somebody is the tremendous menuch of somebody. The Rebbeinu Shalom fear develop. So things don't go exact, and the Rebbeinu Shalom, we're in good hands. He's running it the way he sees we need it, the way he sees that's good for us. L'tov v'seinu, kol man dav rachmana l'tav of it, and a deep acceptance of the Ratzon Hashem. So the Rebbeinu Shalom shemim mizak us all. Shemizaka us all be'emes with that rechitza of Shabbos Kodesh. The mikveh of Shabbos, a good kavanah for the mikveh. Go in and be you're mamish bathing off all the stains of koichi v'aitzim yadi. You're washing away. Say Hashem, no, not my power, my doing. I should create your world. Your world, Hashem. I accept the situations. It's difficult. I say the words, but while we're being told, we'll have a siyata d'shmaya. It's clear. It's a kavana. It's brought in Sfarim. This kavana of the mikvahs is a pashut kavana of the mikvah of Erev Shabbos Kodesh. We can come out from the mikvah mamish ready to be with our children, our family, our roommates, our situation, and mamish kishmak to be freilich with our situation. Then the person makes a little trouble. You'll see they brought you closer to Shabbos. Instead of what you thought you were making, you actually then could plug into the thing real. You'll be like Agamberg, you'll be Shomer Shabbos. The Yid and Hashem, nothing gets in the way. The Yid and Shabbos, nothing gets in the way. The Yid and Tefillah, nothing gets in the way. We'll be more patient. Kas is such a thing of a person feeling there the way they want it and see it, and it's a shpitz koichi v'aitzim yadi. Person washes away that lichluch, the 6 days, and mamish washes it away. I'm in Hashem's world. I'm going to Shabbos Kodesh.
Wow.